Hi guys and welcome back. So today I have a hair in my eye. So today we are going to be doing the W.W.W.D, what worked and what didn't for February's Glossy box. So February's Glossy box wasn't to me as exciting as January's. I don't know whether January was more exciting because it had started up again for me, like my prescription had come back into my life and therefore was more exciting. So here is my box of goodies that I went through and tried for the entire month, and I have some mixed reviews again, as I always do. I just want to say, please understand that this is my opinion and my face, body, hair, whatever with the products. Your opinion might be different. Some of the products I hated might have worked really well for you, or some of the products that you loved I might have hated. So I just want to put that out there. Please don't think that please don't think that I hate everything. I don't. I am just very, very picky, and I feel like because it's my skin, my hair and my life, I feel like I should be able to be picky. So moving on. So the first thing I want to talk about is La Theorie des Volgans, which is the Youth Potion Face Scrub. I don't really have any opinions on this. I went through and tried it about twice a week, and it's basically a face scrub. It comes out pink, as you can see, and then when you rub it into skin and leave it, it turns grey. I don't know whether you can see, there is colour change happening. There you go. So it turns grey. You leave it on for about 2 minutes if you want a more intense mask, or you just wash it off after it's turned grey if you don't. First of all, the packaging I adore. Really, really enjoy this packaging. This metallic purpley colour. Really, really like that. I think it's a very, very large sample, which is great as well. Absolutely loved the smell. Really enjoyed that. But I don't know, I put it on. Now I have to say, the first time I put it on, I didn't notice any difference in my skin at all, but when I used it for the second and third time and like moving on from that, I felt like it did start to tighten my skin. I felt like a tightening sensation on my skin, which with it being a youth potion makes sense, like pulling the skin back, you know, filling those fine lines type of thing. It's nice. It's a nice product to use, and I will keep using it. I'm not gonna pass it on or get rid of it. I do enjoy it, but I'm not over the moon with it. It doesn't excite me, let's just say. The RRP of this is £26. For me personally, £26 is a lot of money to spend on just like a face scrub or a nice mask. You can get a lot better ones for a lot cheaper, you know, for my skin personally. So would I repurchase this? No, it wasn't for me, but I imagine some people out there would really, really love it. Okay, so the next thing is the Janine Athens. So the next thing is the Janine Athens L'Eau de Rose. As we know, I hate rose smelling things. It's a full size perfume, which is nice. It's not that bad. Like, I can use this. I'm wearing it today. It's not something that I absolutely love, I must say. I'm not in love with it, but I can wear it. It's okay. I wore it a couple of days out of the month. The lasting power is really, really good. Longevity, you know, it does stick around, where I find with quite a lot of perfumes, they disappear very, very quickly. This does stick around, which is nice. And the RRP for that is £20. I don't think that's too bad at all. It's quite a big bottle. You get... How much do you get in here? Hello. Oh, so you get 30 mils for £20, which isn't too bad. It does smell like a higher end perfume. And like I said, longevity, lasting power, very, very good. It's just not my kind of scent. But I know that my mum absolutely loves rose scented things, so I'm going to pass this on to her when I see her next, and I think she will get a lot more joy and a lot more use out of this than I would. So on to the next thing is the Garnier Ultimate Blends Honey Treasures Strength Restorer Balm, and that's this one right here. So I have a few gripes with this. I used this morning with my hair. So let's start with the negatives. My negative is I absolutely hate the packaging. Like, I cannot stand it. It is like this square, it is like this triangular pyramid-y little thing, and it's so pointy and so sharp. I mean, like, yes, like you should be careful if it's a pointy and sharp thing, but I feel like I shouldn't have to be that careful. It was extremely pointy, extremely sharp, absolutely awful to try and open. I recommend opening it before you go into the shower, or however you wash your hair, opening it with scissors beforehand and plonking it somewhere and then going for it, because trying to open this with wet hands in the shower just didn't happen. It was awful. It just didn't pull, it just didn't get there, it just, I just couldn't get in it properly, and it was sticking into my hand every time I tried it. It just, I don't understand why it had to be that, you know. I just don't understand why they thought, let's put this in a spiky pyramid and make this difficult to open. So on that front, absolutely awful, hated that side of it. And my final gripe with it is there are no instructions on that little pyramid. Now, I don't know whether this is just the sample thing that they've come out with, or when you actually buy it, it's the bigger sample, or it comes in a bottle, I don't know. But for this sample, there were no instructions on it. And I'm sorry, nobody's going to take in this little card into their shower, are they? It's just not going to happen. So I was unaware how long to leave it on for. I went for about a minute, which in all honesty, I probably should have left it on longer. Reading the instructions now, leaving it on to 1 to 5 minutes, depending on your needs, before rinsing. Moving on to actual product use and everything. Once I got the product out of the flipping little spiky pyramid, I loved it. The smell was like honey and like a little bit of coconut, and just, oh, you could feel it. It was like glorious and thick and lovely. Put it in my hair felt so soft and luscious, and sat with it for a minute, and it was really nice, you know. Then when I rinsed it off, my hair felt amazing. Went and blow dried it, and this is the final result. My hair feels amazing, soft, like almost some of the split ends don't look quite so split and it was just absolutely gorgeous. So I really recommend this product if you have dry, damaged, colour treated hair that needs a rescue. But what I will say is, if these are actually in the little sample pots, or that's how you buy them normally, cutting it open before you get in the shower and watching yourself on it, because it is really sharp, and I do have like little dints all over my hands from where I tried to open it. Will I repurchase this? Yes, but what I'll probably do is go and buy one of those little plastic bottles from Boots, buy a few of them, stick a label on it and fill it up and put it in the shower, because I'm not dealing with that again. I was there for 5-10 minutes trying to open this little hair thing, and it's a horrible, miserable, cold day today. I don't want to be cold and wet whilst trying to open things. So the RRP of this is £4.49. I think that's really good to just restore your hair maybe once a month, especially for people who have colour treated hair like myself, or bleached hair or anything. It just is really good. It doesn't lift the colour, it doesn't affect the colour in any way. It's just really nice. So yes, I would 100% repurchase. The next thing is the Utan Nourishing Night Cream. I actually had this in a previous Glossy box. I didn't try it this time round because I didn't want to tan my face, but I have linked below, or will be linked below, the W.W.W.D where I reviewed this product, so you can go and watch that and you can learn what I thought about it. And the last product we have is the Sate, or K8, I have no idea how to pronounce this. It's the polishes with the little bow on the front, and this is in the colour, what are you? Fade to Greige. Now I'm wearing this today. As you can see, it is a lovely beigey, purpley, fally colour. I really enjoy it. The application of this nail polish was insanity. It just glided, have I made that word up? I don't know. It just went on like nothing else. Clean up was minimal. I wouldn't say I'm a nail expert in any way. I make messes, I have to clean them up when I put nail polish on, I always do, but this just went on beautifully. Like I had one tiny bit here on this one finger that I had to go and sort of clean up. Just went on beautifully. It went on super quick, it dried down beautifully. My only gripe is that it chips. I painted these yesterday and I have been painting them on and off with this colour throughout the month because I have really enjoyed it. I've pretty much been wearing this all month, but it does chip very, very easily, as you can see here on the nails and everything. I have tried it without using a top coat and it chipped within 4 or 5 hours. And I mean, I don't have a job where I am constantly in water. I don't have a job where I am doing so many things that could cause it to chip. You know, I work at a desk and it still chipped. I do have notoriously chippy nails, is that what we could say? My nails chip very, very easily, I am aware of that. So I wanted to try it both without a top coat and with a top coat. Without top coat, chips within 4 hours. With a top coat, it will chip within 24 hours. So it swings and roundabouts really. It is an absolutely gorgeous colour. Absolutely love it, but for me personally the chipping is not fantastic. The RRP of this is £9. Would I repurchase? Well, I wouldn't repurchase this colour, but I'd probably look at other colours. I don't think that I personally could bring myself to pay £9 on nail polish, just because my nails chip so easily. And you know, I have tried, you know, the cheapest nail polish down to some of the most expensive nail polishes I've ever seen, like 30, 40 quid. They still always chip. It is just my nails, it's just something that happens. The only time I don't get chips is if I go and get gel nails, and then they, like my hand, like they never chip, they never fall off, they never anything. They're really, really good, but they knacker your nails. So I'm umming and ahhing whether I want to get back into that or not. If I felt like the longevity was longer for me personally, I would definitely go out and check this brand and their other colours, because like I said, application was super speedy. I had a lunch date with a friend and I realised that I had very chippy nail polish, like really, really chipped, like half the nail chip. It just looked wrong. I made an effort with everything else, it just didn't go properly. So I quickly whacked this on and I thought, well, I'll try this now, and I did my entire nails within 2.5 minutes, which is ridiculous, and it dried within 5, like properly dried down to the touch, like you couldn't smudge it. I thoroughly recommend this brand, but for me personally, I tend to not go towards the slightly more expensive polishers. I don't really like to pay more than £3 on polishers because I am forever painting my nails. I think that is everything. So there you guys go. That was my W.W.W.D, what worked and what didn't for February's Glossy box. I hope you really enjoyed these reviews, and I'd like to think that you get a bit more information about the products after someone using them for a month or so. Let me know in the comments what you thought of your products if you got February's Glossy box. Let me know if you love some of the products that I hated, and let me know if you hated some of the products that I loved. If you want to stay more up to date with me, don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat, all Beenafish. Thank you so much for being here with me today, guys. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!